Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Suryanand and I'm going to tell you about things about coding you should consider, and we'll quickly divide this particular section into three parts. Like number one is should you code, number two how to, where to, probably the best way to start your coding, number three is the mistakes that everybody make. So coding in general is a difficult thing, right? Coding in general is a difficult thing just to begin with, right? तो हम लोग देखते हैं कि अब कोडिंग मोडिंग की बातें इतनी सारी करते हैं, हर चीज़ में कोडिंग होता है, and at this time when we try to learn it, it's so complex, right? So because of the complexity of the things, we need to have some prerequisites. The prerequisites की बात करेंगे तो I'm talking about general computer literacy, like internet, network, or maybe some HTML knowledge about paint, devices, lot of things that you learn while you are in school, right? तो वो जो चीज़ें हैं आपको पहले ही एक प्री रिक्विजिट की तरह लेना चाहिए कि हाँ भाई इस चीज़ में मेरे को इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए, कि हाँ भाई कंप्यूटर्स है, कंप्यूटर के ऊपर मेरे को इंटरेस्ट होना चाहिए कि हाँ भाई है. So let's say for example, when I was in 6th, I started having computer subjects as computer as a subject, but not for exams and all, but just general subjects like WE and art. Just like those subjects, I had computers too. So when I was in 6th, we were learning about input devices, output devices, and further on we moved on to RAM, ROM, Paint, basics of Photoshop, some HTML stuffs, and all those stuff. जैसे हम लोग बढ़ते गए ना, तो हम लोग को वो सब सिखाया जा रहा था. तो like that I built some interest कि हाँ भाई मेरे को टेक्नोलॉजी में थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट है, ये सब सीख सकते हैं हम लोग, अच्छे से कर सकते हैं. And when I was in 11th, after I completed my 10th, I took computer science as a subject itself. So जब मैंने उसको एक सब्जेक्ट की तरह लिया तो I got to know कि हाँ भाई there are a lot of things to cover up with, because I had to know more about technology. अंदर से मेरे इंटरेस्ट था कि हाँ भाई कि मेरे को टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में जानना है. And after that I wanted like I want to make a career in this particular path only. Basically, if you don't have interest in this particular field, you should not start coding. So coding is not for you guys. You probably will fail miserably after a while because आपके अंदर से वो interest नहीं है. And this field particularly is a growing field, and रोज even after getting a job, you need to learn some things while you are at it, right? So don't code if you don't have the interest. So you don't have interest and yet you chose this particular path because of some particular reason, I don't know. So there is this particular thing कि आपको पहले इंटरेस्ट तो बढ़ाना पड़ेगा कि हाँ भाई मेरे को सीखा थोड़ा चीज़ें यार, इंटरेस्ट आया मेरे को ये चीज़. Then move on to coding, because after a while coding will be very hectic. कि basics जो है आप एक टाइम पे क्लियर कर लोगे, after a while you will be having difficulties to learn much higher things, right? कि हाँ यार ये क्यों है, क्या है, ऐसे particular चीज़ें सवाल आएगी आपको, which will not be a good thing. If you think कि आप ये फील्ड में ज़्यादा टाइम से हो नहीं, so you can consider changing your particular field to probably finance, or maybe design, or maybe other stuffs like marketing and all. These are pretty good, right? ऐसा नहीं है कि coding ही एक बहुत अच्छा field है. You can just consider choosing finance or different kind of field that are available. So I would say if you don't have the interest, don't go for this particular field. And if you think you are already there, build some interest, build some concepts already, so that you don't be having any difficulties. Okay, so now we know whether to start coding or not. Now the question is how to start, or the best way to start coding is, right? So for me, I personally took home tuitions and simultaneously followed a lot of other videos and stuff. But the main factor is getting yourself a mentor. Getting yourself a mentor is the best way to start anything. Any coding related thing can be done by getting yourself a mentor. Why did I just say that? Why can't you just go for the courses and all that? क्योंकि whenever you go for courses, आप उस सब में ना एक one way communication रहता है, and उसको follow up करना बहुत मुश्किल, right? कि यार आपको कोई एरर आ रहा तो आपको समझ नहीं आ रही कहाँ रीच आउट करें. आप उस टीचर से सीख रहे हो, बट वो टीचर आपसे कम्युनिकेट ही नहीं कर पा रहा है, तो आप उस लेवल तक नहीं पहुंच पाओगे जब आपके पास एक मेंटर रहेगा, राइट? आपके पास एक मेंटर रहेगा तो आप उस चीज को पूछ सकते हो कि हाँ सर, आई एम नॉट गेटिंग दिस एंड ऑल ऑफ दिस क्वेश्चंस, कि यार कौन सा एप्लीकेशन यूज करना है. एंड फॉर एग्जांपल, इफ द मेंटर इज वेल वर्स्ड इन द इंडस्ट्री, वेल एंड गुड. इफ नॉट, गेट योरसेल्फ अ टीचर इंस्टेड, कि हाँ यार एक टीचर है जो आपको उस पर्टिकुलर लैंग्वेज या उस पर्टिकुलर टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में अच्छे से पढ़ा सकता है. क्यों? क्योंकि इफ यू गेट अ टीचर, यार आपका बेस पूरा क्लियर हो जाएगा. आफ्टर दैट इफ यू मूव ऑन टू एनी अदर कोर्स, यू विल बी एबल टू कोप अप विथ एनीथिंग. सो नाउ द बिगेस्ट क्वेश्चन इज, वेयर कैन वी फाइंड द मेंटर, राइट? तो हम लोग कहाँ से ढूंढे, ऐसा कोई एक आदमी कहाँ से ढूंढे जो आपको सिखा सके, राइट? तो देयर आर लॉट ऑफ ऑनलाइन प्लेटफॉर्म्स वेयर यू कैन एक्चुअली go and search for teachers, or you can just hire some freelancer to just teach you, who are freelancing as a teacher and all this stuff. You can just approach them ki haan, can you just teach me, how much will you take, and all this stuff can be asked. At the same time, if you are not good with having a teacher, what should you do? So you just have to get better yourself and then move on by taking any course online courses, online anything, because that's the second best alternative that you have. If not, then the only way you can do is getting yourself a mentor. Even the mentor can teach you online on a digital platform. Just you need to know that you need a mentor who can guide you through everything, every way possible. Great. Now we are going to move to the next one, that is the mistakes. First of all, trying to avoid making mistakes is the biggest mistake that you will ever make. For example, people will be uploading videos on YouTube stating that mistakes I made during my days and all this blah blah blah, whatever that is. Just don't watch those kind of videos. Just make mistakes at your early age so that you won't be having any trouble afterward. So by avoiding mistakes, what all things you are going to miss is that every mistake has a concept, right? अगर आपने वो मिस्टेक नहीं किया तो आपको कॉन्सेप्ट के बारे में पता नहीं चलेगा. So if you just did a mistake, you'll get to know about that concept. You'll be learning that concept in particular, and afterwards you can just move on. Okay, so now one of the greatest mistakes that people make is following others' timetable and others' follow-ups so that you can get same amount of results. No, never do that. If you're following somebody, try making a similar timetable, a similar follow-up for yourself, so that you can be like at your own ease कि हाँ यार तुम अभी अपने टाइम पे अपने what do you say convenience पे कर रहे हो, अपने speed पे कर रहे हो. Don't try to like copy them कि हाँ यार कि तुम्हें उन्हीं के speed में करना है. Everybody has their own productivity, तो आप उसको copy करने जाओगे तो eventually you'll be failing at your own thing कि यार आपने just because you are not able to cope up, you'll be failing at this. Okay, so if you were here till the last, I appreciate that, and here's a bonus tip. Use all the resources that are available to you. Use every coding sites to practice every type of problems that are available to you. I'll be giving a lot of links in the description box. Just check those out and practice as much as you can, because practice makes a man perfect, right? So I hope this video gave you a glimpse of how it should be and how it should not be. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching this much. Thank you for taking your time out to watch this video. So I'll see you in the next video.